on Friday night when I flew in for ACL Melbourne, is the night before the tournament started. I got told about this clan war.
Yep.
And someone said, "Oh, Silicon Sports wants to play Fray," and I think I was eating or drinking something at the time, and I nearly choked on it from laughter because I thought that it was an absolutely like 100% thing that Fray was going to absolutely destroy Silicon Sports. But
that may be the case.
But, and there's a big but, and I like big buts, and I cannot lie. The showing that Silicon Sports did an ACL Melbourne weekend completely changed my mind. Coming into this clan war now, I absolutely 100% believe that Silicon Sports has what it takes to potentially take out Fray here. I feel like Fray is obviously in a good spot right now, 2-0 up, and still the stronger team, I feel, maybe, but Silicon Sports, they really impressed me, man, at the ACL. I got to hats off to you guys. I just didn't expect the showing that they did, and it was really high caliber. It was definitely showing, the best players in Australia. You have some of the best players in Australia on your team.
Well, thank you very much. And it's a credit to the actual guys. They do commit quite a lot of time to actually playing and practicing and working out the meta and that sort of thing. And they are a good bunch of guys as well. They do put their heart on their sleeve when they try and get through the qualifiers and get through the groups and that sort of stuff. And I was super impressed by all of our players, making it into the group stages of ACL directly, and
sure, man.
Also, the performances from Petrify in the Hong Kong esports qualifier as well, making it up into the semi-finals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pairs with his finish at ACL Melbourne, that was fantastic for us as well, and for him. And the other boys, Kez and Stoke Willie, they may not be getting the results and that sort of thing, but they're putting in the hard yards as well. So,
I feel like if they're putting in the hard yards, it's just a matter of time. Absolutely. We got a bit of a void that's been left by Mafia, T-Gun, and Light, especially retiring, was like kind of the Protoss hope in C right now. But Silicon Sports, they got that Pez. He's a shining beacon. He's an opportunity to fill that #1 Protoss role. Along with Megafonzi, they'll be battling for that spot. But let's introduce the players before we keep talking about how great Silicon Sports are. Okay, in the bottom right here, from Silicon Sports, this is Petrify. Of course, I guess one of the most amazing players in Silicon Sports right now, as Resin mentioned, probably the second under Pez, but very, very close. And the top left, currently up 2 games, this is Fourby. He is really tearing through it right now, doing a great job. Yep. Yeah, just...
Protoss Stone. Oh, Maynard's dropping out. It's that Adelaide interwed. Alright, so unfortunately it looks like it's going to be me casting a PVZ. He's dropping out unbelievably badly. Alright, so bear with me, people. I'm going to be solo casting this. I'm going to try and pick out all the best bits from this PVZ, so it's not my best matchup. Alright, I think we'll do a remake and get him back online, so that's all good here.
Game paused.
Alright, let's do that. Alright. Kesler! I'm going to get Maynard. I'm going to get Maynard in on the call as well.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Hey handsome.
I'm going to get.
I can't help but feel like it's just just saying, you know what, just play Hearthstone. Just play Hearthstone.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm going to get Kezi on the call as well. Definitely.
I might actually, my internet is being an absolute gronk tonight, and it never ever does this, so I might actually just let you and Kez.
Alright, no worries.
Really playing war.
Alright, let's do that. Thank you very much, Maynard, for casting while you could. And we'll get Kez in and we'll get this game going very, very shortly. Hello, Kez.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not too much. Maynard is going to drop out of the game. His internet is pretty flaky at the moment, and I think he wants to play some Hearthstone. So,
Wait, live in Adelaide.
so we'll get you into the game as well.
Sounds good, man. Oh wait, am I in the game? Hang on. Okay. Alright, fine. Can you hear me all fine? Stream, etc., etc.
You're a little bit echoey, but should be okay.
Yeah, I bought a really good new mic, but it didn't work, so I had to send it in. Sorry, I had to send it into fixed, or to get replaced rather.
Alright, looks like we're starting.
Cool. Alright. Cannot wait.
Alright, this game is starting. Okay, let's get into this match.
Let's do it.
Let's introduce our players. We do have, from Silicon Sports, it is the captain, it is Petrify, otherwise known as Real Pet.
Closed.
And Forby's aside. Girlfriend left the door open. Bloody hell. I think Forby's actually just trying to advertise that he has a girlfriend, so he looks cool on stream, but you know.
How long does it take to close the door?
I don't know. How long's a piece of string? Alright, getting back into it.
Alright, looks like we're going to unpause and we'll get back into this game. So we do have Petrify in the pink down here, in the bottom right. And from Frenetic Array, it is fourby. Taking a pretty dominating 2-0 lead for Fray in this matchup.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised when they put Forby out first, but you know, I guess throwing a curveball is always, you know, a pretty good start to a Claymore, and he's you know, doing pretty well. So, got to say, it probably worked.
Yep, definitely. It's a bit of a surprise. I don't think any of us expected that.
Well, I didn't even know he still played, so so there's that too, you know. And me and Fob actually kind of, you know, we go a long ways back in the Melbourne LAN days. Actually, when I first started playing StarCraft 2 back in like end of 2010, is when I first met him. He was like the keenest marine around, because he used to always drive like 4 or 5 hours down from Whoop Whoop to come play, but he doesn't do that so much anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was at ACL, but he didn't play either, so
Okay.
yeah. That's the 4B history. That's the 4B11. Do you get it? You get it? Big girl week.
Oh man.
So yeah, how do you feel? Are you disappointed in us that we've gone 0-2 so far? Are we still on the team?
Oh, of course you're still on the team. I love you guys. I can't be angry at you.
Well, you can be angry at us because he only just got promoted, but I guess nah.
Yeah, maybe he just needs another week in the academy.
Another couple of weeks. Get him under Pez's wing, and then yeah, maybe another week in the can as punishment. Punishment for nah. Just kidding.
So Fourby
So,
being
yeah,
a little bit annoying here at the expansion to Pet.
Yeah, he does that, you know, from time to time. Pretty standard game. Most players most pro players on Belcher like to open up gateway, so not too uncommon here. And Pet going pretty standard, pull first into a hatchery, and probably we'll see how he likes to play this. Some players do just throw down that third hatchery at 4 minutes, like normal anyway, despite it being a gateway expand.
Yep.
But we'll have to see what Petrify wants to do. He hasn't got a gas yet, so that indicates that that's a possibility to take that third hatch. But yeah, have to see what happens.
So we should be seeing the mothership core coming out now. Yep. Just it's really changed the dynamic of well, for Protoss, hasn't it? With this early mothership core coming out and being able to defend most things.
Yeah, Imber units kind of do change the metagame usually, so that kind of happens. Actually, going to see 4 lings around here, and probably kill his probe, so that's good because it denies the pylon with fourby by a little bit. Actually get it. No mothership cores to Imber, but yeah, you always kind of want to try and delay any sort of buildings going down from Protoss. I mean, an extra 10 seconds on a gateway could be the difference between holding an all in and losing to it. So that's good. Good for Pet, the real Pet, and he's actually hitting a ling here in the bottom left. So that's a cool thing to see. We had to use that to scout later what's going on. Yeah, in the meantime, just Pet has that gas down now. Going to get speed and probably take drones out of gas, I'd assume, but could be seeing something different there. And just droning up now with his natural hatchery, and just trying to figure out what's going on. Actually damaging this pylon at the natural while he distracts fourby in the main, so that's a really nice play there from Pet. But I'm not going to get it, just going to run around with things. And will he get to... No, he gets another scout in, so... Oh, he's actually got Twilight Cancel away from fourby, so he's probably going DTs, and Pet's seen this so far in advance. You should recognise that it's most likely DTs coming out of fourby.
So some nice scouting there by Pet. Good to see. Maybe we might be seeing the tide turn here.
Hopefully, man. I don't want to get 5-0 by fourby. No offense to fourby, but he is not the player that we were worried about coming into this match, coming into this clan war. So
no, definitely not.
We'll see what happens. But Petrify getting a lair now, and and Evo Roach Warren. So he's going pretty standard roaches. Probably just get the +1 attack. Does see the 3 gateways from. Does he see the 3 gateways actually? I'm not used to this overlay actually from. So he knows there's 2 extra gateways at least. He probably suspects there's the 3rd, even though there's not. But yeah, and a forge going up as well. So fourby is probably just kind of trying to do some pressure with these few gateways and units and whatnot and blink. And then probably do another timing after that. Probably make maybe 6 gates or 7 gates with +2 and blink. But we'll have to see what he wants to do exactly. Actually stuffed that up. I thought he was going DTs, but I was trying to get the chat open up on my phone as I can't see it on my computer. Oh well, that's why I was a bit of a Spurs, but it happens.
That's alright.
So,
we'll forgive you. Just this once.
Just this once. 1 strike and I'm out.
That's right. Another 3 gates being dropped down, so this is going to be a massive blink.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. Can't say I'm really surprised. I mean, this is fourby's kind of his shtick. It's the equivalent of my 9 pull, if you will, and it's setting a probe out. But these lings are actually going to catch the probe, which is really good news for Pet. Yeah, he wants to try and delay that pylon going down as long as physically possible. He does have that 3rd base being built, but he's still on pretty low economy and pretty low amount of units for 2 bases. So he has to delay this as much as he can and build a lot of units now soon. And we do see that on the way. We see 6 roaches, +1 attack and +1 speed are all going to finish up pretty quickly in time for this attack. So Pet looks like he's in pretty good shape to hold it. Another probe coming down the left here, but again, nice sticker scouting with these lings. He should see that with that ling there. Oh, just barely doesn't actually. So
I missed that.
We'll have to see if he gets that up, gets that pylon rather. But more only units coming out now from Pet, so this is definitely a good sign for Pet. Maybe not if you're fourby. Bias cast incoming. And in the meanwhile, we do see supplies are kind of slightly favouring Petrify, so that's pretty normal. And now Pet will see the pylon go down, so he knows exactly what's coming out here. And he's actually going to catch a lot of these units, but the time stop going down. There is early sentries here, there's not really much meat in this army, and Pet is killing a lot of these sentries here, running forward with these roaches, but Time Warp is of course a really good unit, but even still there's so many forces being burnt here from fourby, and Pet is really crushing this attack. Amazing play here from Petrify. this is why we are so much better than Fray. Just, yeah. But fourby does not look like he's in a good mood either.
He's not enjoying this at all.
Yeah. Well, Petrify is going to go and take a little bit of a poke at these buildings. And this is where I hope that Petrify doesn't go what I like to call full Petrify, which is when he gets a bit of a lead and then he'll kind of like just try and attack and kill people. And like run like 40 units into a defended wall with cannons and mothership cores, and he actually did it against Mega Fonzie at ACL, and I kind of wanted to slap him in the face, but it doesn't look like he's doing that here.
But it looks like he's doing the right thing here. He's
exactly. Yeah.
He's pushed that attack back. He's going to regroup, get his forces up and running again. He's going to go back in and actually catch these units out again. Maybe too many stalkers there for those lings. The Roach is lagging a little bit behind.
Yeah, he's actually made a pretty big round of drones, so he actually might be in a little bit of trouble here, but he does have Hydras on the way, with +2 attack as well. So as long as he kind of gets out a round of Hydras, he should be in pretty good shape to hold this. And then of course he's even further ahead now. Like before he was on 2 bases, but only really 2 bases were saturated. Now he's on 3 with full saturation as well, so he's in really good shape. Of course, provided he can hold this as this is an all-in, but Pez is being a bit of a nut.
Pez sees the writing on the wall and has decided to quit being a Protoss player.
I know Pet definitely feels the PvZ matchup is a bit imbalanced at the moment. He always complains about it in chat, so yeah, maybe he's just sick of seeing Protoss lose.
So hopefully we could do some more of these little team wars and that sort of thing. I think we really need to spice up the C scene, and it's good to see that Fray's come to the party and that sort of thing. Put on some good games.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, like, I think we're at like 100 viewers at the moment or something like that. So it looks like shit talking does actually get you a lot of views. Yeah,
awesome.
There's a ton of people watching this, and we're not even featured on TL. So I'm actually really, really happy with how this is going, to be honest. So I think it's great, and as long as it's all in sort of fun, we've been talking a lot of smack to the Fray guys, but it's all in fun, I think. So, oops, sorry.
All right.
There we go. Pez gets out of the game.
Pez is out.
He's gone.
Looks like everyone's internet is having a few issues today. Maybe it's too much Hearthstone going around.
Yeah, the new Hearthstone service just killed everything.
Hearthstone killing esports.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so we've got this attack here coming from fourby. He's dropping his extra pylon, and looks like link management here is pretty good, but it's looking a bit dicey here for Petrify. There's quite a lot of stalkers there. Not so many zealots, but stalkers getting quite a bit of damage off. Just the +1 attack on them. We do have +1 for Petrify as well.
Yeah, +2 is nearly finished, and that's going to make a really big difference to Petrify's army. And I really like this concave that Pet's setting up here as well. And he's natural. And fourby's going to come in now with a lot of Blink Stalkers, but is that going to be enough? I don't know. Time stops is going down, but Petrify's army is in a really good position here, actually. All the Roaches and Hydras are running in now, attacking as much as they can, but time stop is going down. But this is really nice Blink micro here from fourby. Wow, really nice micro.
Yeah, really good.
These Roaches are fighting at the same time, and more of the Hydras either, actually. Well, a lot of units going down here for Pet. He will be in trouble here, actually.
The Blink micro is fantastic. These Hydras are going to start cleaning up though.
That was really close. But I think Pet should be in pretty good shape to clean this up, but only barely. Actually, at least Blink Stalkers are now onto the Hydras, but it's not going to matter.
So +2 is finished, and that's going to make a hell of a difference here for Petrify.
I only shot that good, but it's going to be steep actually. That was extremely close.
Yeah.
A little bit too anxious with to attack into that choke and into the time stops, I think. But yeah, fourby's just going to go ahead and warp in more units. But fourby did no damage to Petrify's economy. So, and Pet's actually flooding a lot of money as well. So he does chuck down that extra hatchery. And these lings here are going to chase down his stalkers with pretty good ease. So I think it looks like fourby's going to try and take this into another macro game. Sorry, not a macro game, but he's going to try and follow up with this somehow. But I'm not really sure what his follow up is here. So Pet should be in pretty good shape to take this game.
Yeah.
And we see 10 more drones coming out.
There is hope. There is still hope.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. But
he needs that StarCraft episode number 14, the Death Ball.
I haven't seen that actually. I haven't seen much of the Cowboys recently.
Check it out, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have to. Actually, I really like this third base from Petrify here. If he took the normal third, where fourby was attacking from, to the left, he would actually he would have been in a lot of trouble because he would have lost his third base. But putting the third hatchery here, where he didn't expect it, was kind of meant that fourby either thought he was still on 2 bases or just kind of realized he was attacking in the wrong place at the last minute. So really nice positioning there from Petrify, actually.
Yeah, he doesn't actually know about that base at all. So.
No, yeah, he might still on 2 bases. So. In the meanwhile, Petra's going to chuck down a ton of spine crawlers, but he should be in pretty good shape here. He's got a lot of hydras, a lot of lings, and a lot of roaches, which is kind of what you want against this composition. You want like a roach-ling hydra, so that lings can just kind of keep on attacking the stalkers that are blinked back, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, just going to see engagement here.
Fourby's going to come in. He's going to discover that there's a macro hatch here as well as a fully saturated mineral line, and going to realise now that this game is almost done, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's so much roach hydra and all this stuff is pretty much over, so. Nice play!
GG!
Get bored. Nice play there from Pet.
Excellent stuff. Alright, so first win goes to Petrify for Silicon Sports, and Frenetic and Ray still have a 1-game lead, so it's 2-1 to Fray at this stage. And I wonder who they're going to send out next.